Hello everybody, hey, it's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Hey, how you been? I haven't been on for a while. Started getting busy at work this week. Been crazy. Today we had to go deliver a bunch of boxes and stuff, and it was 106 degrees in San Jose area, and that's what we were out in all day, in the sun, in the heat, and so then I had to get ready to do all that stuff the days before leading up to it. So been pretty tired, get home, and just didn't have the energy. People just kept falling asleep during TV and all that. So here today on Old Style Classics Baseball Cards, I don't know if I'm doing Tobacco Thursday or Wacky Wednesday, but hey, we're in some wacky times, Wacky Tobaccy times. Hey, send people over my way who might like this kind of stuff so that they could subscribe. Still trying to hit 190. We're at 196, so thank you the extra people who've signed on at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Calliope, I'm just going to call you that. Commented, Diver Dave, Cloudsy420, new subscriber, Mr. LEJ, commenting collector, Jeremy Klaus, or Jeremy Klaus, Wax Nostalgic, Peter B, and Billy Ballgame. Thank you all for commenting or subscribing. Really appreciate it. And so today what we're going to do is, since we're doing some Wacky Tobaccy, Wacky Times, so this video can either work for today or tomorrow. We'll see how I feel if I do a second episode to release tomorrow. But here we are in the midst of a lot of politics going on, people. There was the vice presidential debate last night, and it's starting to come down to it, people. The election is coming up. Starting to get stuff in the mail from the politicians, and so let's do some political stuff without getting political. So we've seen this one before, but show it again. So we're still doing the tobacco minis, people. So Wacky Tobaccy Wednesday or Wacky Tobaccy Thursday, either way you want to say it. There's Miss Dolly Madison. Remember the Dolly Madison treats, like kind of like Hostess. Wonder if they did any Dolly Madison baseball cards. Should look that up. All right, folks. So there's Miss Dolly Madison. I'm James Madison. Rob, have you seen my wife, Dolly? Yep, at the store. But it's been a long time since I've seen Dolly Madison stuff. Then I believe that would be Franklin Paris's wife. So a little less political, the wives. Perhaps. We weren't around, so who knows. But these are the first ladies from Topps, Allen & Ginter, in case I didn't point that out. And these are from 2015 set. So I'm going to start showing some of these short prints and insert sets as time goes on. People, I'm going to be hit or miss for the next 2 months. So there may be days or 3 or 4 days that I don't post something, which is kind of surprising. But we're super busy. I need to clip my nails. Getting out of hand. Like I said, I've been super tired, so it's just enough to roll out of bed, shower, get dressed, go to work, eat, come home, do it all over again. Harrison, so Caroline Harrison. So apparently she was married to President Harrison. So let's see, Daughters of the Revolution, blah, blah, blah. So you can read that about her if you'd like to pause it. And I may have more of these somewhere, people, but this was just in one of these boxes. I think you got these boxes at like the Target or whatever, where you'd buy one of those repacks, and these would have the cards that, you know, just the random cards, and then they would give you like 2 or 3 packs. So I found they fit minis okay. McKinley. Hey Rob, I'm President McKinley. Have you seen my wife? Ida. Her name's Ida McKinley. Well, I see her right there. Oh, good. I hope she's doing all right. William McKinley. All right. Oh, it's a little love story down there. Nice. All right. Now we are moving on from the first ladies, and we're getting a little political wackiness here because they just happen to be an insert set now in Ginter's, which some people think is kind of odd, weirdo, or wacky if you like Wacko Warner. Does anyone know who Wacko Warner is? If you do, without looking it up, let me know in the comments. All right, Bowser. And we got a street right up the street. We got a road right up the street here that's called Bowers. And it always makes me think of Bowser because that's like I see Bauer and I think Bowser, which is like what you would name a dog. No offense to her, but here, Bowser. Come on, Bowser. Hey, people, I was getting an elevator today. 2 people in this building, and they're just like people. I mean, it's one thing getting in the elevator and you keep quiet, but just like hanging around to get in the elevator, people are kind of rude. It's sad that people are just not friendly anymore. You'll be like, hi, and they're just like, look at their phone. So, Muriel Bowser. Were people that way back in your time? Well, I guess that's not her time. She's more our time. But Dolly, was it like that back then? People just can't be bothered to be friendly. That's part of my observation. All right. So I didn't put these in order. I just grabbed them. So we may see some duplicates. Falconer. So is he one of those talented cards like a Falconer? Falconer. All right. So Kevin Falconer, San Diego. Who is this lady? She was from Washington, D.C. Talk about some wackiness going on. All right. So we're going to keep moving along, people. Lesser. I don't know if he's the lesser of 2 evils. Or what? El Paso, Texas. Oh boy, El Paso. Been to El Paso plenty of times. Not my favorite place, but it's okay. El Paso City on the Rio Grande. Oh, Marty Robbins. All right, folks, let's keep moving along. Cornet. I got to show these cards sometime, people, so why not now? They're going to be shown one way or another, so I got a whole box full of these kind of things. But hey, let's just do this since we're in the political season right now. Mick Cornet, Oklahoma City. And I got to cut my thumbnail pretty good. All right, this guy looks like a cross between Steve Perry and Everybody Loves Raymond. Or Raymond's kind of dopey cousin, Ray Stanton. Not Gene Carlos Stanton, but Greg Stanton of Phoenix, Arizona. And that's not the guy that saw the UFO. I think that was the governor of Arizona. Hey, look, people, I think there's a special guest coming through.
Guess who?
Who could that be?
Guess.
People, guess. The first person to guess will get a high five from my wonderful, beautiful, sweet
Me.
wife. So you better wave hi to them because they get their prize. Hi, babe. How are you? Nice to meet you. Good to see you. Hang on a second, people. Let me give her a... All right, people. Hello? Hey, people. So the shadow here, that's what I'm talking about. Kind of looks like the Thinker sometimes. I will notice when I'm switching cards, and it looks kind of like that dude, the Thinker. Like right there. Eureka. All right. Sorry, folks. My wife was telling me somebody vandalized their new building, tore the card reader right off the wall. Some kid, Marty Walsh, Boston. Boston, Massachusetts. Alright, then we got 2 of Barrett. Yes, I am Sir Barrett. Sir Barrett of the classy city of Milwaukee, and the finest vintage beer. Alright, Barrett times 2. Yeah, they're cool cards, people. I don't mind this kind of stuff. Buckhorn. I don't know what, other than being a mayor, like, how do they decide which ones they're going to do? I have no idea. I mean, obviously, if they did a complete set, you'd probably have 20,000 mayors or something like that. Tampa, Florida there for old Bob Buckhorn. Hope everyone in Tampa's alright after that crazy hurricane that wiped Florida out. Murray. Bill Murray? No. That would be Ed Murray of Seattle, Washington. Seattle, nice little card shop they have downstairs from the marketplace where they do all the fish, throwing the fish around that everyone goes to, Market Square or whatever. If you go in there and then you go downstairs, there's baseball card shop down there. It's pretty cool. Seattle's pretty expensive though. I mean, it's expensive here, but Seattle's pretty expensive. Landreau. New Orleans, Louisiana. Ooh boy. It's got some nice art, little flags and stuff on there, and the ribbon or whatever you want to call that. Pretty nice stuff. Well, who do we got here? New Orleans. Alright. Alright, people to end up the mayors from Jersey City, Jersey over there. Just like the Jersey versus Everybody card from 2022 Allen and Ginter, which is like one of the funniest cards ever. Fulop from Jersey. Come on. He's in. He's a little bent nose, maybe. I don't know. Just messing around, people. Steve Fulop. Jersey City, New Jersey. What movie or what show did I see? Jersey. Nobody lives in Jersey. I got a kind of a buddy, Nick, who lives in Jersey or is from Jersey. Steve Fulop, Jersey City, New Jersey. All right, and since we're showing you politicians, well, one of the things, unfortunately, that you have to often associate with politicians and some Wacky Wednesday or Wacky Tobaccy Thursday is Hoaxes, Bamboozles, and Hoodwinks. So politicians often involved in some kind of scam, let's just basically say it, or double talk and hoodwinks and bamboozles and all that. So let's just throw in some the world's biggest hoaxes, hoodwinks, and bamboozles for Idaho here. We've seen some of these before, but this is the biggest, world's biggest hoaxes and all that. It has been speculated that your state of Idaho, I need the magnifying glass, people, sorry. It has been speculated that the state of Idaho got its name when the lobbyist George Willing convinced the United States Congress that Idaho was a Shoshone word meaning Jim of the mountains. In fact, he simply made up the word. Wow. Everybody, Idaho. But she dumped me. See if anyone gets that. Idaho. Alright, we saw this one before. The Wisconsin state capitol collapses. That's kind of like a War of the Worlds kind of story there. So, let's see, focus in so you guys can pause and read that. Alright, and then this guy looks like he could be politician. Fernando Waldo Demara. Alright, so let's see what he's up to. Fernando. So maybe you have to be a con artist or something to get yourself on Allen and Ginter, maybe. Alright, or a pirate. Alright, let's see what we got here. The Deceptive Life of This Phony inspired the best-selling book from the Great Imposter and TV series The Pretender. Demara, 1921 through 82, lived at various times as a psychologist, a surgeon, a prison warden, a lawyer, politicians are lawyers, usually, a monk, and many other professions. So, kind of like Catch Me If You Can, a little bit there. So, if you just act like you're doing what you're supposed to do, most people won't even question it, people. Alright, we got two of these. War of the Worlds, so there we go. War of the Worlds. What the heck is that picture supposed to be? Oh, Mars. Okay, I was like, what is that? It looks kind of like a octopus or a squid. Okay. Eating a peanut. But I guess that's supposed to be Mars, people. Alright, so we all know about Orson Welles. Radio. Panic. War of the Worlds. Orson Welles' radio narration of H.G. Wells' novel The War of the Worlds adapted to format of a news broadcast on Halloween 1938. Hey, Halloween's coming up. It's October 2nd at 6 p.m. here. So, coming up on Halloween season. Convinced an estimated 1 million listeners that the Earth was being invaded by Martians. And these are from 2009, Allen and Ginter, folks. So, if you'd like to read that for your own self, there you go. And we got attacked twice. So we got two. They're pretty cool cards. I mean, standard. Alright, what's going on here in Arizona? James Revis. So here's where I grew up, right here. Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and then Texas. So I grew up right here. But Arizona used to be part of New Mexico, so let's see what happened here. And now I live, here's California, up here. Alright, James Revis. In the late 19th century, Remus discovered or devised an elaborate scheme to prove his ownership of much of the state of Arizona. The scam involved fake deeds, historical diary, and a long fictional family tree with intricate detail. So he's trying to sell you the Brooklyn Bridge, but claim that it was his. But old London Bridge is in Arizona too, huh, people? They dismantled that, put it in Arizona, the original, or one of them. So James Revis. So there you go, people. Just to give you a little something different, a little successful politicians, some local politicians, and who knows, some of the wacky political things and crazy things that people do. Alright, so thanks for watching Old Style Classics Oddball Cards or Wacky Cards. Alright, see you later. Thanks, people.